what a fun game. It was awesome seeing the art come alive in a lot of ways. I thought the students, we got to get them back out in full force, but there's more students than we've had in a while, so I thought that they were big. There's a big free throw miss there at the end. I think the kid went 1 for 2. I'm sure they had something to do with it. Just as far as kind of where we've been the last couple games, it's been tough, obviously. Losing a guy like Tom, losing a guy like Trevor, and kind of all that they've done for us, right? You take 2 guys that average, 25 points a game off any team in the Valley, right? It's going to be, teams are going to feel it. And I thought we felt it, but, one of the things that, this group consistently does, right, is it doesn't hang its head, doesn't sulk, and it just takes a kind of a next practice, next game mentality. And that's a lot of fun to coach. I mean, these guys give me a ton of life. As far as, kind of what we went through this week, I actually thought Wednesday, that game, being canceled was in some ways a blessing in disguise because we really needed practice time. And we focused a lot on, guarding together as a team. And I thought this is a tough team to guard. And, if you look at their percentages from the game, I mean, they were pretty low, and that's good. We're going to have to do that better and continue to build on that. I thought, we really wanted to practice and experiment with a small lineup, and I thought that was huge for us tonight. I thought they really executed really well. And so, again, we're hopeful we can get guys back, but at the same time, we've got to keep moving forward, and this group did a fantastic job of it. We'll get on the free throw line a little bit, work on some free throws to finish off some games, but again, proud of them. Another overtime win, double overtime, and so we'll take it, and it was good.
Kobe is not the Cole Center, but can you just touch on the crowd a little bit and what you guys drew from them?
It was electric. You could feel the energy just right from the jump. And like he said, that's always something that we feed off of, and you could just feel it within our huddle. Even as a team, sometimes we'll come out just not as energetic, but we're alive right from the jump, and credit to them as well, and thank them for coming.
And Sheldon, you are someone who likes to play to the crowd, hands up, all that. Just talk about what the crowd meant tonight for you.
Definitely give us a lot of energy to feed off. Just having these last few games not go our way and having the fans on our side this time, it just felt amazing just having them on our back. Have us feel like a home team this time.
Kevin, I had a chance to be at a practice, and there was a lot of talk about being aggressive, and if you had to foul out. You were on the flip side. You drew 6 fouls. You were playing aggressive on the other side. Just what does that mean to be able to kind of get your body into guys and make them put with the line?
Yeah. They put a good defender on me. He's really aggressive. He's a good defender, and I just got to use my body and use my skill set to draw fouls and just try to get by guys. And I was aggressive today, and they called some fouls for me, and I was being aggressive as the coaches want me to do.
Matt, was it we've been here before? What have we learned from these overtimes? I mean, all 3 of your conference home wins have been in overtime.
Yeah, I know. It's, character building moments. I mean, there's no doubt about it. I thought they played a heck of a game. I thought it was a typical Valley game. We have been here before. We have learned to keep our head in moments. I mean, again, there was no there's been moments in games where I think we've gotten frustrated this year, and hung our head, and teams have made runs on us when things aren't going our way. I did not see one example of that today at all. I mean, I thought our guys continued to have a next play mentality, and there were moments there where it didn't feel great, right? They'd get up 3, and I don't know. I mean, when you hit that 3, what was there, a minute 15 left when Kev threw it to you? Yeah. You're down 3. I mean, that was a huge shot. And again, if you're sulking or worried about what's going on, you don't hit that shot. And I just thought our guys did a fantastic job of it. It was fun watching them fly around and play with their hair on fire. And I thought we did a good job of that tonight.
I also feel like we had a lot of opportunities where we could have hung our head, and we kept it up. Like Ben at the end of regulation, they called travel, but he felt like it was foul. We could have hung our head, and I got backed up for them to take the lead. We could have hung our head, but we just stayed positive and we ended up winning the game.
Sheldon, I want to ask about a strange play. I think first half, maybe early second half, you and Cooper Neese going back and forth with each other, and I think you got thrown to the ground, and he picked you up. He helped you up, and
awesome.
the play was going on. Like the possession is still going on, and a guy from the opposition bends over to kind of help you up. What does that say about him and just the camaraderie that you guys have?
I feel like I have that type of connection with a lot of players in this conference. Just like people I don't even know personally, we just click as competitors. Like we want to see each other do well, and we also want to make each other better. Even though like obviously we want to win, but just fun playing and having the competition.
Pretty cool sportsmanship. That was awesome.
Kevion Taylor starting or not starting with the center. Just
Right.
your thoughts on being the big man on
Yeah.
the floor.
Yeah, I mean, whatever the team and coaches think we need to do to win, I'll be able to do it. If that's what they think that playing me at the 5 is going to make us a better team, then so be it. I'm not really going to complain. Nothing really changes for my game, So
It was
doesn't
5
matter to
guards.
me.
Let's
It
be
was-
real.
Yeah, it was 5 guards. Yeah.
I mean, I know you had to do this a little bit last week. Were you able to get some plays in a little bit more for the 5-guard lineup?
Yeah, I think exactly. Just to practice it. We were, last week, going into the Southern Illinois game. I think we had 2 days to prep, and Ben missed one of those days. So it's a key guy missing, a lot of key practice time, and then. Just not in the small lineup has not been good for us. And there's been a couple times this year, more recently, but a couple times this year where we've had to use it. But I do think, right, we have big, strong guards, and so there can be, opportunities for us to give our bigs a rest, give the team a different look. I thought they did a great job of it. And there was I think really in the first half, we really pulled away there for a sec with the small lineup. And so there's going to be some mismatches. There's going to be some things that, will be tough, but we got to make sure that our mismatches are on them as well.
I guess my final question goes to Kobe. Is this kind of a game that you've been waiting for? Like a
I have.
Across all, rebounds, block shots, some fun adventures at the free throw line. How do you take in this whole experience of this game?
They say I'm me and they trust me and they keep at me, and I just try to stay aggressive, but it's definitely been a game I've been kind of waiting for. I know that I have it in me and I want to help us win, but it doesn't always go that way, and hopefully we can keep it going like that. But again, they put me in a great position, and they trust me, I trust them, and I guess that's all that really matters. You gotta make it happen.
And Matt, you just kind of said it as well. We've said, again, Kobe hasn't played for a year
Yeah.
plus or whatever. Is this what you were waiting for a little bit?
I said that jokingly. I knew it was in there. The thing that I think, I'm taking away from this game, and we've worked hard on it in practice, is, Kobe is a scorer, right? Sheldon's a scorer. Ben's a scorer. Kev, is a scorer. And I think sometimes, especially when we've been frustrated, right? It's been this single-minded. All right, I gotta score. I thought today everyone played off each other extremely well. I thought the ball popped, it moved. We were playing off of closeouts, and that's been a big thing of what we've been doing. And so, maybe that's a byproduct. Like Kobe's night and Kevion's night and Shell's night. That's a byproduct of just the ball moving, bodies moving. Us trying to really just take a mindset of I'm trying to make him better as my teammate. And I think when you do that, right, everyone excels. And that's, again, I'm sitting next to 2 guys that played, Kev played 47 and Kobe played 43 and Shell played 34. And none of these guys were teammates last year together. So it just takes, there's a process that goes into it. And again, the thing I'm most proud of is these guys have just continued to stay the course, no matter what the adversity. And, if you look at it, we have a ton of it. We have 6 scholarship guys in street clothes tonight. That's a lot of adversity and a lot of reasons to just make excuses and all this stuff. But no, move forward, go with what we got, and they were fantastic tonight.
My final question, is Thomas close? Was it?
It's good. We had him on the court the other day. So again, I've never had a back injury. I can't relate to it. I just know that people that have had, right, it's just these, issues that, anything. But I do think he's getting close. And so we hope we can get him back soon.